Hey guys, oh shit. Hey guys, Chris here, and I'll be doing my recap of today and my lineup for tomorrow, like I always start on my videos. Um, yeah, let's give everyone a shout out in the comment section. Shout out to Blue, man. Today was a rough day for me. Killed it in the early. Yeah, I remember that. Freaking Kershaw. But shout out to Blue. Shout out to Chad Christian. Um, I'll give you my thoughts when I go through my lineup. I'll tell you how I usually what I usually do to try to build a consistent lineup. But MLB is unpredictable, like you'll see today, and I'll talk about it and I'll do a little rant. And then shout out to Andrex SF 49ers. And I know Archer's pretty sweet, but Carrasco did shit today. But anyways, let's get right into it. This one. So let's start with the early, and then we're gonna start with the bad right away. This game made no sense. Bud Norris is so trash. He is so trash. Every single game before this one, he was giving up like 7 runs a game. His ERA was like 8 to 10. It made so much sense to stack Cleveland, and then Carlos Carrasco was so solid. He was putting up really solid games before this game he had today. He had like 18, 15, 14s, 13s. He had really good games for his price. So at 9K, that's pretty good. And he was getting the win consistently. And he just shitted the bed. I don't know what the hell happened today. He just got rocked. Made no sense. And as soon as that happened, the rest of my lineup fell. Crawford and Aoki, my San Fran stack, didn't do shit. Brandon Moss and Kipnis did chip in some points, but Chisenhall didn't do anything. And then Shinso Shu and Fielder didn't do much either. Pena struck out, so the lineup just went to shit. It just went to shit, man. Just a really bad lineup here. Carrasco definitely didn't help. So yeah, I tried to stack as many Indians as I could, and this backfired, unfortunately. So, oh well. Oh freaking well. It's just annoying. But yeah. Anyways, let's go to my later game. And I didn't cash in this one either. I got closer though. If I would have got the win from Greinke, this would have cashed. They gave up the lead late after Greinke left the game. Literally the freaking inning after they gave up the lead. It was annoying. Because Greinke was just striking these bums out. Montero did okay. Got 2 walks. Rosario didn't do shit. I did a Colorado stack. Did not really do good except for Carlos Gonzalez. And then I want my boy Puig. I like him a lot. Brandon Geyer didn't do shit for me. Too low. Didn't do much either on his bobblehead night. And then, Escobar, really solid play here for his price. Tejeda did okay. Just the rest of it didn't do that good. But whatever. I'll live with it. Anyways, let's get into tomorrow's lineup and what I'm thinking for tomorrow. So let's get rid of all this, and then I'll start all over just to give Chad Christian an idea of how I like to pick my games. So obviously you want to center around a pitcher. You want to give your 3 pitchers. You want to give your safest pitcher, mid-tier pitcher that you can go in between, and then your GPP pitcher. Chris Sale would be the number 1 option on the board because he's the freaking Astros are pretty bad against left-handed pitching, and they strike out a lot, and this is all he does. He's on a strikeout tear. He looks like he's getting 8 innings a game, and he looks like he can consistently get the win. And against Lance McCullers, he should be able to. So Chris Sale would obviously be the best pitcher tomorrow. So that's how I like to start my lineup. So I like to build around him. So you just build around him and make a solid lineup around him, because your pitcher is going to give you about half of your points. So that's how I would like to start that. Chad Christian, and, just find your mid-tier guy. So like Shelby Miller will probably be good play as a mid-tier, and then my GPP would be Lance McCullers, because he's actually a pretty good pitcher. Or Bolsinger wouldn't be that bad either. But Chris Sale, we're gonna go cash, and then catcher. So I like to find out, I like to do a bunch of mini stacks. So like 2-2. So like for each game. And for each team I want to stack, I'll do a mini stack. So 2 players for that team. So let's say I want to mini stack 4 different teams. So because I have 4 different spots here, so I just got to figure out which teams I want to do, or I could just give exposure. Maybe shortstop. I'll go Alcides Escobar, but I won't stack another Kansas bat. So I just got to find the pitchers I want to play against. So the pitchers I want to go against are Jimmy Nelson because he's trash at the moment. So I want to play Pirates. So Pirates are my #1 stack at the moment. De La Rosa because De La Rosa has been giving up a lot of runs. Ian Kennedy, so Atlanta bats, and then Brad Hand, so Toronto bats. So those are the 4 bats that are on my mind. Maybe even Minnesota bats, because Vargas isn't that great, and even Kansas bats because Phil Hughes has been pretty shit lately. Yeah, he's been pretty shit lately. So that's my thoughts. So Pirates are my #1 stack, followed by Atlanta, followed by Toronto, followed by Dodgers, followed by Kansas. So those are the bats I want to get. So that's an idea of how I want to build my lineup. So catcher, I want to go AJ Przinsky. So I get my 1 Atlanta bat, and he's in the middle of the lineup. He looks like he's a good bet to give you 2 to 3 to 6 to 4 points, which is usually what I want, especially from a 2.5K guy. And with Sale, you just want all your other guys to chip in with Chris Sale getting you a majority of your points. First base, I love Freddie Free. So maybe I want to do a major Atlanta stack. So I really, really like Freddie Freeman, and he hits Ian Kennedy really well. So Freddie Free would probably be my best option there. Also like Eric Hosmer. Also like Adrian Gonzalez, but I play Freddie Free over Agon. And that's about it from there. And then second base, I really like Neil Walker to get my Pirate bat in. He's pretty cheap, 2.8K. If you don't want to go Freddie Free, you can go Jace Peterson, who's pretty damn consistent. But yeah, I'm gonna go Neil Walker. I really like him, especially in Milwaukee. And third base, I really like Justin Turner. The best option is probably Carpenter or Donaldson, but you obviously won't have much if you try to pay up for them if you have Sale. So even Uribe is a good play too. Any of the Atlanta bats are looking like good plays. You have Moustakas here. He's also a good play. He's cheap too. So if you want to just go a Kansas bat instead. But I really like Justin Turner in the middle of this lineup. Coming off 2 solid games. Yeah, coming off a solid game today. Not 2, but still, he had a good game today. So I think he can carry that over into tomorrow. And 2.7K is fairly cheap. Shortstop, I really like Alcides Escobar. He's really streaky-ish. And I just noticed he had a good game. So it looks like whenever he has these positive games, he tends to like follow them up. And I really like that. So I'm going to go with it because look at here. Like 1-ish games, positive games, 1-ish negative games, good games, bad games, good games. I feel like he followed another good game. And I really like Alcides Escobar anyways because he's really cheap and he leads off. So he's my play tomorrow. And then the outfield, just got to fill the rest of my bets. So I already got my Atlanta dose. I could definitely go for more, though. I want to add to my Pittsburgh dose and maybe even some Toronto dose. So I definitely really like Gregory Polanco. But Maben is my #1 pick. He is so consistent. Looks like he's a lock for 3 to 6 points just because of how consistent he is. So consistent. This dude is a little beast. 6 to 5. Looks like he consistently can get you 6, which is crazy. So I like that, especially against Ian Kennedy. That's easy. That's easy money. You got to play it. And then in the outfield, well, I haven't talked about Jose Reyes or Jose Batista, but I think they're also good plays. I think they're both going to go off tomorrow. They're freaking monsters. Can't afford Batista though. I will show you my GPP lineup where I do pay up for him. Anyways, Puig is also an interesting play, but he is fairly expensive, so he would be hard to get. So let's just go straight to Gregor Blanco, who I really, really like. So I already have my dosage of Pittsburgh bats, have my dosage of Atlanta bats, and then I can get Matt Holliday, who I really like in Colorado. Some more down here. I like Colabello. So Chris Colabello could work. So this could be my outfield. It'd be Mabin, Polanco, and then Colabello. So just look at my dosage of my bats in to play around Chris Sale. I have 500 to eat. I also like Adam Eaton. Speaking of eating, I like him a lot. I could also play Adam Eaton. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to play around with this. I would probably just go for Matt Holliday because he'll be in cores, and I can afford him. Or Torrey Hunter. I like him against lefties. Yeah, I could also play Torrey Hunter. That might be a little better. So maybe in Polanco, Hunter would probably be my outfield. And this is an idea of what my lineup would look like. Obviously, Chris Sale's expensive, so he takes up a lot of my cap. But that's an idea of what I roll with. Yeah. Anyways, so that'd probably be just along the lines of my cash game lineup for tomorrow. And then for a GPP, this is I'm getting a little crazy with it. Some St. Louis bats because you get upside in Colorado. So Carpenter, Peralta would be my number one dudes. Puig, I like I feel like he's gonna hit a home run soon. Batista's been on fire. Colabello, pretty safe play. Just to add to the GPP, and then Alvarez is pure GPP. This guy either has a good game or he doesn't have a good game. like he's weird, but I like that lefty righty matchup. And I'll play Neil Walker, Brzezinski, and then I'll go Lance McCullers as my pitcher. So that's what I'm thinking for the GPP here. But yeah, that's basically how I like to do my lineups. I like to figure out which pitchers I want to stack against, and I want to play around 2 batters against them, maybe 3 if I'm feeling confident, but I do not like to overstack just in case it fails. I like to spread the games around, so I just try to find like 3 to 4 pitchers I don't like, and I just try to stack against them and just find the best matchups on them, and just play batters against them, and then build around a strong pitcher, and I just try to win. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it for tomorrow, guys. I don't really got much else to say. This is my cash line. It looks like this will be my cash line. But feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what lineup you guys are going to run with. Tell me who's your favorite play tomorrow. And just leave a comment. I'll shout you out. I'll shout you out to the next day or tomorrow. And we'll see from there. But thank you for watching my video. And bye-bye.